Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. So I want to start right off the bat with saying thank you to Q-Ball, Chris, for sending these knives in. He actually sent us 4 knives in. I did an unboxing as you guys saw, and this is the beginning of the reviews for the ones that he sent in. Now I'm super excited because I've been wanting to check out Oknife. Oknife, and he actually sent us 2. So this one is the Drever. I also have the Beagle, so you're going to see the review on that one too. But you know, I'm actually really happy with these knives. I was very surprised. Let you know that this is $69.95, which is really not a bad price. So as I said, I am actually very impressed with these. I wasn't sure what kind of quality I was expecting from, from a flashlight company, really. But I think they did really good. So what do you get for $69.95? Well, you're going to get an N690, kind of modified sheepsfoot-ish blade. You've got this beautiful high flat grind on here with a gorgeous black stonewash. Now, I don't know if the lighting's going to do it justice. Kind of, try and tilt a little bit there for you guys. But I am so far really loving this. It has been fantastic. I love the pop of blue that they put on here. So you do have blue on your thumb studs. Your pivot is also going to be blue. And you also do have a pocket clip that is a true deep carry pocket clip. Ooh, sorry. With a recessed, if you can see that, it's recessed into the frame itself, into the scales. And I do like the fact that their screws are flat, because I've been talking about that. I don't like the raised screws because they do wreak a little havoc on my pockets. So I do love that they have that. Unfortunately, this is going to be a right-hand carry only, so it does not have lefty love out there for all my lefties. I do apologize for that. Now, it is a liner lock, and we're going to call this about... I can't really see it that clearly, but we're going to call this about 30 to 40% lockup. So it's got a good lockup on it. I'm not sure how long he's had this. It came centered nicely. So that is a nice thing. It is a flipper, as you can see there. And of course, you do have jimping on your flipper tab. I also like the fact that there's a bit of jimping back here on the spine of the blade. So that is very nice. Now, your handles are going to be G10. I have to say this is a very well done G10. I was pleasantly surprised with it. It does have enough grip with it that it doesn't feel like it's going to fly out of your hand, slip out of your hand, whatnot. You are able to choke up on it. You can choke up on it back here, but you also have a bit of a choil area, whether it's a sharpening choil or a finger choil. I would probably call it a finger choil because of the size of it. But it does let you choke way up on this knife. And as you can see, hand down, I've got a good inch sticking out the back. This way, that gives you a good idea. I mean, you're talking, 2 inches in length right there. So all the way on, or should I say all the way back down the knife, obviously you cannot see it out the back end. This way you probably still have about 3/4 of an inch, but this is a really good size knife. This is a medium size knife. It is very comfortable in hand. Because of where my palm sits, the pocket clip has not been a hot point. Maybe because it sits further forward. Now, if you have a larger hand and you're back further on it, that may be something that's going to be a hot point for you. But I did not have any issues with it. I felt that it was very comfortable in hand. I had no problem with it. Now, again, it's not my knife, so I don't do anything, hard to it. But we did test it out. We did some cutting of cardboard. We did some cutting of cardboard. I did get some paracord out, and I did cut that. I cut some packages open, and, just for that little bit, I mean, this thing is very, very sharp. It just sliced through so nicely. And, N690 tends to hold up pretty well. So I don't feel a difference in the sharpness of the blade at all. So I'm feeling like it's a really, really good deal, good knife. Let's take a look at this one next to the Rat 2. And if we line this up pivot to pivot, you can see that I consider the Rat to be kind of a small to medium size knife. This one I consider a full size medium. So medium. Let's take a look at it next to the Bug Out or the Bug Out, which I also consider to be more of a medium size. So this I would, again, would consider to be a full medium. And lastly, let's take a look at it next to the Rat one. All right. Definitely a large size knife. Definitely a medium size knife. You guys, so large knives are much harder for me. I prefer to have the smaller size knife. This medium size is a really good size for me. I have been very, very happy with it. So your overall length on your blade is going to be just under 3.5 inches. And you're getting a full 3-inch cutting edge. So that's really good. Your close length or your handle length is going to be 4.5 inches. So that's going to give you an overall length of just about 8 inches. Yeah. So just under 3.5 inches, 4.5 inches in handle length, 7, and I believe they call it 7.99. We're just going to call it 8 inches because it is right there. So I am actually really liking that. Now, it does come in at a lighter weight, so 3.42 ounces. For the size, that's really not bad. This has been a really fun, now it's stiff. It's, I can't get the flip out with the thumb studs. It is pretty stiff for me that way. Also, I have no kind of fingernail left, and my finger is very sore from playing with knives all weekend. So I'm gonna, well, I did get it. See? My poor thumb is so sore, you guys. But that's what happens when you're playing with knives all the time. So yes, the D10's a little bit strong when it is closed. If I get it just right, I can actually flip it open. So that is good. So that's another good point about this one is you do have 2 ways of deployment. You can use the thumb studs or you can use the flipper tab. And I mean, the flipper tab, this thing's really snappy. Listen to that. So it fires right out. There's no question that the lockup is good on it. Does it drop shut? No, it's not quite that. Well, if you get a bit of a shake, yes, it does. Now, I did not check to see what these are running on. I'm going to assume, in looking at it, and I have my contacts in, so I can't see that quite that well close up. Sorry. I'm going to assume it's on washers, but I don't know. I would actually have to go back and look that up. And I think I will go back and I will check it out and I will put it down in the description and I will let you guys know for sure what it is. But been having a blast with this one. It's very fidgety. It's fun. As I said, you have the 2 methods of deployment with the scales being G10, but yet just, a hair of texture on there that you can feel. That's really letting you know that you're not going to lose it. It's not going to slip out of your hand. Again, love that. I want to know that my knife's going to stay in my hand. And when your hands get cold, sometimes, and that my hands are not right now, but sometimes when your hands get cold, if there isn't just even the tiny bit of texturing on your scales, your knives can be very slippery. So really loving this, you guys. And the scales are all pretty much like skeletonized. I don't know if we can get, yeah, there you go. You can kind of get a look at that. So that makes it even lighter, and I do like that too. It's not really a knife that you're going to put a lanyard on. So, if you guys like your lanyards, well, you're not going to be able to put one on this. But, I think Olight, their O knives, they're kind of a plus for me. I'm pretty positive about them. I'm really enjoying it. I think these are going to go on my list of to-buys because I've really been happy. So just really wanted to give you guys a look at this one. I think it's fabulous. I think they did a great job. Who knew that a flashlight company was going to come out with such great knives? The Beagles, the next one I'll be reviewing from Oknife. Absolutely loving that one too. So, hey, if you get a chance, grab one of these. See what you think. As I said, it is budget friendly. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hey, if you take a minute and go ahead and hit that like button, actually it's down there, hit that like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate it. It does help the channel. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out another video over there too. As always, feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.